The counterweighted freestanding rail system combines easy access to elevated work areas with fall protection from the ground for the duration of the work performed. The system includes a horizontal rail assembly with trolleys that ride and track rails to any position along the rail assembly. The trolleys serve as attachment points for the anchorage of a personal fall arrest system. The maximum working load for this system is determined by the number of trolleys and is specified by the system labeling. Use of this equipment in areas with physical or environmental hazards may require additional precautions to be taken to reduce the possibility of damage to the equipment or injury to the user. Hazards may include, but are not limited to, high heat, acid, caustic chemicals, corrosive environments such as exposure to seawater, high voltage power lines, electrical hazards, explosive or toxic gases, moving machinery, abrasive surfaces, and sharp edges. Capital Safety equipment is designed for use with Capital Safety approved components and subsystems only. Substitutions or replacements made with non-approved components or subsystems may jeopardize compatibility of equipment and may affect the safety and reliability of the complete system. Connectors must be compatible in size, shape, and strength. Self-locking snap hooks and carabiners are required by OSHA. Capital Safety snap hooks and carabiners should not be connected to the following: a D-ring to which another connector is attached, in a manner that would result in a load on the gate. In a false engagement where features that protrude from the snap hook or carabiner catch on the anchor, and without visual confirmation seems to be fully engaged to the anchor point. To each other, directly to webbing or rope lanyard or tieback, to any object which is shaped or dimensioned such that the snap hook or carabiner will not close or lock, or that rollout could occur. Pay close attention to this illustration which shows inappropriate connections. Capital Safety connectors are designed to be used only as specified in each product's user's instructions. Attach the intended fall arrest equipment to each trolley and walk the trolley the entire length of the track assembly to ensure the trolley wheels travel smoothly in the track. Before each use, inspect the equipment carefully to ensure it is in good working condition. Inspect the frame for physical damage. Look for any signs of cracks, dents, or deformities in the metal. Make certain the components move correctly. Inspect for signs of excessive corrosion. Ensure the mounting surface will support system loads. Inspect each system component or subsystem. Verify there are no loose nuts or bolts on the system. The following labels must be present and legible on the rail system. If a label is found not to be legible, please note the label part number and contact your supervisor to make arrangements to reorder this label from their safety distributor. Record the inspection date and results on the inspection log. Only Capital Safety or parties authorized in writing may make repairs to this equipment. Before starting your work, plan your system and how it will function. Consider all factors that affect your safety during use. Evaluate job site hazards prior to starting work. Consult OSHA standards and guidelines. The use of the rail system and attached personal fall arrest systems must be consistent with the geometric requirements stated in the manufacturer's instruction manual. There must be sufficient clearance in your fall path to prevent striking an object or lower level in the event of a fall. Minimize swing falls by maintaining a work position as directly below the anchorage point as possible. Avoid working where components of the rail system and attached subsystems will contact with or abrade unprotected sharp edges. When using this equipment, the employer must have a rescue plan and the means at hand to implement it and communicate that plan to users, authorized persons, and rescuers. Any equipment which has been subjected to arresting a fall or exhibits damage consistent with the effect of fall arrest forces must be removed from service immediately or destroyed by the user, the rescuer, or an authorized person. In the event of a fall, if a worker is unable to pull themselves back onto the load, the employer will provide for a prompt rescue. This rescue plan can incorporate some of the following considerations but not limited to: self-rescue, assisted self-rescue by means of a portable ladder and or mobile staircase platform, the use of an aerial lift and or scissor lift, and rescue pickoff. The fixed height rail system must only be used when all 4 leveling feet are safely touching the ground. The personal fall arrest system should be rigged to minimize any potential free fall and never allow a free fall greater than 6 feet. The personal fall arrest systems used with this equipment are required to include a full body harness as the body support component. The personal fall arrest system that incorporate full body harnesses must maintain fall arrest forces below 900 pounds and arrest the fall within 42 inches. Inspecting the fall arrest system harness for indicators of impact. Check the harness's hardware and D-ring for any damage. Inspect the webbing and stitching patterns throughout the harness. Watch out for any damage that may be an indicator of impact, damage caused by welding, UV exposure, and cuts, tears, frays, or broken thread. Make sure all the connectors attach and the torsion straps roll in and out properly. Check the harness for all appropriate labels. Be sure to pat yourself down and check all of your pockets before putting on the harness. While you are patting down your pockets, be sure that all sharp objects such as keys, pens, and knives have been removed from your pockets prior to donning on the harness. You do not want to have anything sharp in your pocket in the event of a fall. Begin by putting the harness on over your shoulders. Start from the bottom and grab the leg strap, then attach it to your leg. Do a 4-finger test to make certain it is properly fitted. Once you have adjusted it to fit your leg, tuck any hanging ends into the keeper so that any loose webbing is tucked away. If your harness is equipped with a body belt, please tighten this up snug so that it is not loose on your waist. Connect the chest strap at chest height and adjust the torsion straps for a perfect fit. And finally, check the position and fit of the rear dorsal D-ring by giving it a quick tug up. The D-ring should be nice and tight to the body positioned between the shoulder blades. Ensure that your lower subpelvic strap is also well positioned directly under your seat. This is the strap that hangs below your rear that connects both leg straps together. Check the double locking snap hook gate opens and closes. Inspect the cable of the SRL for any cuts, frays, kinks, etc. Pull down on cable and give it a quick tug. The SRL locking system should engage easily while performing this quick test. If the SRL fails any part of this pre-use inspection, please report this to your supervisor and tag it out of service. The SRL will need to be removed and inspected by a qualified repair center prior to use again. Using the counterweight horizontal rail system. Position the counterweight horizontal rail system over the desired work area or object. Place the unit into position so the rail assembly is centered in the work area to maximize the effective safe work area and reduce the potential for a fall. The leveling feet must be positioned over a stable, level surface capable of supporting the weight of the rail system. Use the level supplied with the system to determine if the system is resting level on the work surface. The leveling jack has a crank handle for raising and lowering the jack. Do not use the rail system if the system is not leveled within 1 degree or less in any direction. Put on a full body harness according to the manufacturer's instructions. Connect the self-locking snap hook or self-locking, self-closing carabiner on the end of the SRL lifeline to the front or back D-ring on the full body harness. When attached to the SRL, the worker is free to move about within the recommended working areas at normal speeds. The trolley should roll freely in the rail assembly. The lifeline should extend smoothly and retract without hesitation. If slackline condition is created in normal use, the unit should be inspected and serviced by an authorized service center. Should a fall occur, the SRL will lock and arrest the fall. In the event of a fall, the SRL should be removed and tagged out of service. If you have any questions concerning the condition of your frame system or have any doubt about putting it into service, contact Capital Safety.